Ideal Leadership Manual for Young Women. Ideal leadership is structured in the constitution of the universe. To attempt to understand great achievements without understanding or experiencing their basis is like trying to understand a wave without knowing the ocean. Maharishi. Abilities of ideal leaders, which are the display of qualities of creative intelligence, have their source in the constitution of the universe. When those qualities are completely expressed in leadership, then that is ideal leadership. Ideal leaders are those who have permanent alliance with the constitution of the universe, and thus every thought, speech, and action is supported by total natural law and is able to accomplish anything, bringing all good for everyone. Maharishi defines the constitution of the universe as the managing intelligence of nature. According to physics, all the qualities in the universe have their origin in the unified field of natural law, which we take to be the constitution of the universe from the perspective of modern science. Throughout time, the eternal constitution of the universe has been managing the orderly evolution of all levels of manifest creation. It is the non-changing basis of natural law, the ultimate source of order and harmony displayed throughout the universe. As identified by both the modern and the ancient science, everything in the universe is the expression of the unified field of natural law, the constitution of the universe. Modern science came to this finding as a result of deeper studies into the different phenomena of nature through an objective approach to the knowledge by the different branches of science. Whereas Maharishi's Vedic science, a subjective approach to gaining knowledge, not only defined the constitution of the universe as the source of everything, including the human body, mind, intelligence, and personality, but also offer the technology to access and utilize this field, the source of the infinite reservoir of intelligence and energy, for the betterment of human life. In our study of the science of creative intelligence, we investigated qualities of creative intelligence which have their source in the constitution of the universe, and we discovered that we are the expression of the managing intelligence of nature. This gives us confidence that with the Transcendental Meditation Technique and TMCQ program, we are able to fully develop those qualities and be ideal leaders in whatever life path we choose. As Maharishi always says, water the root and enjoy the fruit. The role of young women in society. Young people are the future wise leaders of our planet. Maharishi said that when life can command waves of success, why should life be exposed to suffering? It all depends on education. Maharishi advised us to give his knowledge to the younger generation because they will know what to do. The students of today will be the wise leaders of tomorrow. Global citizens who are able to fulfill their desires while promoting the well-being of society. Every child knows to run to mother to fulfill any desire. Universal Mother is omnipresent, commanding the central switchboard of total natural law, so that all the laws of nature rush to fulfill any desire that is promoted from transcendental level. The nourishing power of Mother is beautifully summed up in the poem by William Ross Wallace. The hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules the world. Similarly, Aristotle is credited with the expression, "Give me a child until he is 7, and I will show you the man." We want to motivate young women and empower them to be tomorrow's leader. Mother is the first teacher, and it is important that young children are raised to become enlightened individuals. If a mother has total knowledge, she will raise her children with total knowledge and help create an ideal society. Women, whether biological mothers or mothers to the world, in their caring and nourishing role as teachers, leaders of organizations or countries, can help create heaven on earth. Leadership is all structured in love. As women, we can do great things with great love.
Progressive and evolutionary, expansive and courageous. Wherever life expresses itself, it expresses itself in the tendency to grow towards more and more. Maharishi. It is natural to desire more knowledge and understanding, more success, more happiness, and greater achievement because this is natural tendency of life. The more we are able to fulfill our desires, the greater our fulfillment. Creative intelligence, the self-iterating dynamism of all the laws of nature, is present everywhere and is always promoting the growth of everything in the direction of evolution. Day by day, the progressive and evolutionary forces of nature are bringing growth towards fulfillment in individuals, in nature, and in the world around, including all countries in the world, through the process of rest and activity. However, a country will only spontaneously grow in the direction of peace, harmony, and bliss if there is a great leader. The leader needs to be oriented towards guiding all the followers and ensuring that they evolve and progress in the right direction. Moreover, a leader needs to look after the followers as well as mother guides her children, looking after them with love and nourishing power in order for all children to spontaneously evolve, grow, and process in the right direction. In addition, to guide all the followers in the progressive and evolutionary direction, a leader needs to think expansively from her unbounded ocean of pure consciousness, the view of all possibilities, and then boldly act within the boundaries while embracing the unbounded, spreading fullness of life, not deterred by anything. Progressive and evolutionary and successful actions are based on expansive, broad thinking. If one thinks expansively, one performs action courageously, so the natural result is big achievement and great fulfillment. An established and leader is Anchanjai, the principal of Dhammacharini School in Thailand, who has established a school for 1,000 students who would not otherwise receive an education. 615 students practicing the TNCD program. This school contributes greatly to coherence, progress, and growth in Thailand. Independent and helpful. One prime purpose in life is to help others. Dalai Lama. In this world, most leaders want to be helpful to others. It is important for any leader to understand and listen what people are saying because people expect their leader to be helpful and independent. If they are helpful, then they don't bring happiness to people. In order to help others, first one must develop self-sufficiency, and this can be experienced through the Transcendental Meditation program. When one transcends the finest level of thought, then one enjoys the true independence, which is one's own self, and one naturally enjoys freedom in life. As a leader, responsibility is to help fellow citizens. She should be alert to the surrounding environment so she can respond to the need of time. An important example is a mother who is always there to help her children, whether the need is big or small. Great leaders help people to reach their goals through motivation and encouragement.
Universal and specific. Consider the bigger picture and understand your holistic role as a leader. Life is overwhelmingly vast, but there is always some connection between things, even on the opposite sides of the world. There is always wholeness inherent in every path. Everybody has unique features. Sometimes they can be very diverse. A team has to bring together their very diverse ways and work to achieve a common goal with everybody focused on their own path. A leader is there to oversee everything. However, the ideal leader's role is not to forget A while focused on B. Here is an exemplary story from The Alchemist. A young shepherd boy wanted to learn about the secret of happiness from a sage. The answer lay in taking 2 rounds of strolls in the palace along with a spoon with oil in it. The only prerequisite was not to spill the oil in the spoon. On the first round, the boy did as he was told and focused on not spilling the oil in the spoon. After 2 hours, he was asked what he saw. He had seen nothing because he only focused on the oil. He went again for the second time. This time, he saw all the details in the palace. He went back and happily narrated all he had seen to the sage. The sage asked, "But where are the 2 drops of oil I entrusted to you?" Looking down at the spoon, the young man realized that he had spilled the oil. This is the advice given by the sage. The secret of happiness lies in looking at all the wonders of the world and never forgetting the 2 drops of oil in the spoon. Life is infinite with many things that will forever need the attention of the mind. Nonetheless, life is found in layers. Deeper layers are simpler, yet more powerful. The subtlest of all is the transcendental field of pure being. Although we do not see it, it is always present. Our mind is capable of experiencing it. Our mind the time to observe all the beautiful things in the world, and in doing so, it forgets the oil in the spoon, which is its own nature of unboundedness. But by regular experience, we are gradually wiping the dirt off the mirror. An ideal leader will see the smaller mosaics and also see the bigger picture if she experiences the unboundedness of her own mind regularly. We know the happiness. Live life and enjoy all its wonders, but live its fullness. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to the emotions, characteristics, and work of other people. Pay attention to the surroundings and other specifics. Find how everything is connected and weave them together. Now, look at the bigger picture being is playing in there. You will find that it is a privilege of the leader to locate the universal quality in all the specifics, because that is the road to enlightenment.
Holistic and fulfilling, enjoyable and lively. Hard labor to succeed in the world? Hard labor? No, no. human constitution, human physiology. Human intelligence is made of infinite creative potential of natural law, and therefore no one has to work hard for success. Maharishi. Instead, Maharshi has given us a simple but the most sufficient technique to enliven our inner potential and to enjoy its expression in afterlife. With our inner potential enlivened, we find ourselves more successful and accomplished in whatever life path we choose. It is like watering the root to enjoy the fruit. When we turn our attention inside, we connect with our infinite source of creativity and intelligence. Through repeated experience of transcending, we keep our connection with the infinite reservoir of energy and intelligence. We nourish ourselves from within and allow creative intelligence to follow and express itself in other aspects of life. We do not need to try to solve each problem in our life one by one, just as we do not treat each leaf in order to restore the tree. Instead, we water the root. John Maxwell, author of leadership books, speaker and pastor, says, "A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." Ideal leaders have knowledge of how to enrich and nourish both the inner and outer aspects of life of their followers and gain support of evolutionary power of nature. Ideal leaders keep themselves on the evolutionary direction and prioritize enlightening inner intelligence. Ideal leaders take responsibility to unlock their followers' potential, solve problems for their followers, and lead them to a fulfilling and happy life. Such a leader accomplishes her parental role for her followers. When the leader's heart is bundled with love as parents, then the leader acts with pure intention and serves their followers' best interests. Relationships bound by love do not create any strain on both ends. Such a leader dwells on and appreciates the good qualities of their followers. Appreciation of the good qualities of followers inspires the followers to grow all good. The parental role of the leader is natural to the mind and the heart. It brings fulfillment to both leader and followers. It is natural to teach others what we know and to give others what we have. Any action that is in accordance with the nature of the mind is enjoyable, since nature of life is bliss consciousness. Through ideal leadership, leaders and followers fulfill each other's goal for fulfillment and radiate bliss together.
A message to our dear young ladies. We all have our different dreams, but we are all in search of growth, progress, and fulfillment for ourselves and for those we lead. This is a call to the future generation of leaders to become ideal leaders, to be the pillars of the next generation and for our world. Good pillars support mighty buildings. Ideal leaders inspire mighty citizens. Has been written particularly for young women, although the message is relevant for all current leaders and anyone aspiring to take a leadership role. We know that when mother is not at home, children become anxious, unhappy, and insecure. This has an important application for the development of consciousness. When we are established in our own self inside, established in being, established in total knowledge, then we have the permanent feeling that mother is at home. So we are secure, happy, healthy, and can be effective leaders. Mother has an essential role, whether it be as a biological mother to young children, a teacher, or leader at any level of an organization or nation. The greatest characteristic of motherhood is the deepest state of their love. A loving heart, a heart full of love, is the precious essence of human life. Maharishi. We hope this manual inspires you to unfold these innate qualities and use them to nourish the world. The 7 values of enlightened motherhood from the Bhagavad Gita can be used as signposts of ideal leadership to guide us as we express our inherent, supreme, creative intelligence in the right direction. They are fame. You have a good reputation and enjoy the respect of others. Fortune. Nature supports you to fulfill your desires. Speech. Your speech inspires receptivity so that you progress towards your goal. You keep your goal in mind and are one-pointed in working towards your goal. Wisdom. You are developing insight and intuition, are spontaneously making right decisions for your organization and for the welfare of the whole world while achieving your goal. Steadfastness. You are unwavering in loss and gain. You easily overcome any obstacle and challenge. You are fixed in your direction. You feel at ease in fulfilling your duty. Patience. You gracefully lead your members and handle challenges calmly and effectively. Mothers of the world demonstrate these qualities in abundance. Let us come together and revive the qualities that shine at the core of motherhood, like petals shooting from the center of a flower. Let us radiate the light of light to all mankind. Let us be representatives of the mother at home. In her presence, creativity and courage prevail. On a practical level, it will be expressed in others as stability and ability to flourish in life. With so much admiration, appreciation, and love for each beautiful, blessed, divine mother, sister, and friend all around the world. May we continue to grow in bliss, enlighten each other, and bless the world. Thank you every day, and especially today, for the bliss radiating from your collective consciousness. Looking forward to our joint efforts in ideal leadership. Jai Gurudev. From all the well wishes raised in SCI and nourished by the Mother Divine Program, Thailand.